First of all, my doctor's appointment on April 5th was only to report cumulative effects of uh, the sonic attacks and the drug effect of the winds since April or since March 8th to April 5th. That's the only thing I was there to report. Cumulative effects that are causing brain fog, inability, really massive inability to concentrate, which I've addressed online here already. And since the last 10 years, as I told my mother, they do these things every spring, and I was concerned about it when I signed up for classes, but the only thing I can do is try to progress with my life, and they continue to do these things that affect my life. Really, they owe me 10 years of compensation. $40 million US dollars per year is what they should owe me for doing these things to wreck my life. I don't get those years back. You know, that's the most precious things we have is our time here. Obviously, we're humans. I've lost that, and that puts me in a hole in every aspect of my life, as everybody sees. They're responsible for that. The people that hit me with sonic attacks, targeted energy, and the drug effect of the wind, whatever the wind's picking up, it's being put in places where the wind can pick it up. So that's the only thing it is. I didn't need counseling for anything that was indicated. The guy was a nurse practitioner named Cohen, Coen, that I went to see, and he's not a counselor of any kind. He recommended some drugs I didn't want to take, so I did decline taking drugs. We said that I'd start exercising here as soon as I can, feel good enough to, and then we'll go from there. But no, there's no counseling involved. So no more stage lies by the jackasses, I suppose, on that. This is April 7th, 2024. And again, I continue to struggle more with my audios, as I explained to him. And I was recording audios between 15 and 19 minutes, which I never did before, because I have my internal clock just doesn't work after a while, after the cumulative effects of these things keep going on and on. The brain fog, inability to concentrate. It doesn't get to the point of memory loss unless it goes on for too long, or it's too intense. These are like low-level sonic attacks over and over again, which are, of causing those problems, the inability to concentrate, brain fog, can't pick up new concepts. I can do repetitive things that I've been doing for years on end, but again, when I record my audios, I'm stumbling a lot more. We're going way over the normal time period because my brain just can't keep track of how long it is how long I'm taking on this stuff. I can watch videos and, be entertained. I haven't been watching hardly any new, things where I have to pick up new concepts. Despite, I watch space stuff and physics stuff, but most of it's stuff that I already knew. It's just kind of refreshing what I already knew. So, you have to be in this situation to understand what it feels like. This is going to be an audio only for youtube.com/outweighed yes, WADEYES. It was indicated in trafficking again. Anybody lying that I trafficked somebody or trafficked them, you're going to go to prison. I never trafficked anybody. You're not going to sully my name with your lies. You're going to prison or juvie for 5 years per incident you claimed I trafficked you. And if you're in onto trafficking, you got 20 years prison. If you're in law enforcement, you got 20 years prison involved in any of this stuff. If you staged a lie and you're in law enforcement against an innocent person as myself who's been tortured, you got 10 years prison minimum, 10 to 20, depending on how long you've been doing it. It's not going to happen anymore. You're all going to prison now. And one of my boxes, I believe one of my boxes of papers is missing. And I have 6 boxes of papers, documents, and things from the past that I keep in there, in these boxes that I usually load up and take with me. the Prius is not big enough, so I just have to lock stuff in my home. And anybody that gets in here and steals that stuff, obviously, are the criminals, and they're going to prison now for it. 10 years prison for stealing any of my stuff. So if somebody got a box of my papers or box of my old textbooks or something like that, I still haven't, I've got the boxes all taped up, so I don't know what's in each one of them. So if they stole, on the 26th when I got my SIM card and had to leave stuff in here, or the day I got my Prius, they documented my stuff that I bought that was in here, like my guitars or stuff like that. That's my stuff. Other stuff that had to leave behind when we went up to Minnesota. And then when I got back, I had to go to the doctor's office, and I left things in my father's truck, and they could have gotten it out of there. They could have gotten into my Prius when it was at the doctor's office. It had all my important papers and pictures and things in there. And I mentioned there was a smoke smell, distinct smoke smell when I stepped into it after my doctor's appointment on the 5th. And my pictures that were stolen, you're going to prison for 10 years. I don't care who you are. You got 10 years prison coming out. You wrecked your life by fucking with mine. I haven't been able to go through that stuff. Again, this brain fog affects my functionality too. Like, I'm not very good at organization and functioning, organized functioning around the house and things like that anyway. And then anything like this impairs it further. It also a lot of times causes me to be more quickly agitated with PTSD, because I know I'm not thinking and I'm not functioning. Makes me more unhappy because I can't get my things done that I need to get done. And obviously that makes your life worse, because you're you're getting behind and you can't catch up from 10 years of it already, and they continue to do it to you. So whoever's claiming I was involved in trafficking, you're not going to sully my name. You're going to prison now. I've never trafficked anybody in my life. You're not going to sully my name. You are going to prison, you little shit bags, whoever you are. Whether you're the one claiming I trafficked you, you little shit, or if you're the people involved in the staging of the lies, you're both going to prison. Wade Allen Heineman, 52 years old, youtube.com/@WadeYes, WADEYES, x.com/Wade Yes. This is my secondary phone. I'm charging my primary phone. youtube.com/@IAM, WADEHEINEMAN, and x.com/WADES2ND. Continue to post about 50 posts a day on x.com/WADES2ND. And a lot of it has to do with, my lifetime of proof that I did things. I am always constantly mentioning things I've done throughout my life. So if frauds are stealing that, who's responsible for suppressing the truth of me. Because that's the only way I can get the truth out. I've been posting on Twitter since 2017. So Wade Allen Heineman, still home, half mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, in the mobile home. My Prius has been outside the last 2 nights. I have not been in it, other than I had the lights flashing before I came inside for the night. And then overnight, it's been outside. So if anybody was in it, the dome light was on when I went out this morning at about like 5, 6 a.m. I shut the dome light off. So I don't know how that got on, if I left it on, or if there's someone in the Prius, they're not supposed to be in there. If that has something to do with the trafficking, not a single person should have been on this place other than me since 2016. I've had given nobody permission. They're here without my knowledge. I've never caught any of them out here, but there should never have been a single person out here other than myself, Wade Allen Heineman, 52 years old, green eyes, not blue, never been in the military, never been married. Indicated that gray-haired fraud veteran that goes to the gym a lot. Indicated again, that is a criminal. He is a 100% criminal fraud. I don't know his name. I just seen him around here. He's one of the stalkers around here. Get him in prison. I don't care if he is a veteran. He is a criminal destroying an innocent person's life. Mine. Get him in prison where he belongs. Not every veteran gets to, you don't get to get out of jail free card because you're a veteran. Destroying an innocent person's life. You go to prison. Every greatest generation person knows that you don't get out of jail free because you're a veteran. You go to prison like anyone else. Got it? All right. Wade Allen Heineman signing off. Half mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, and V68. X.com/Wade. Yes. This is secondary phone again. YouTube.com/@ symbol WADEYES. No counseling. I'm not involved in any counseling. You're liars. Stop it. Stop your baby lies. I'm not on any medications. I didn't take any medications. You're liars, and you're causing more and more PTSD. Every time you do this stuff, every time you indicate that I'm female, every time you indicate that I'm LGBTQIA, you're shameful, rotten, new Nazi, fucking torture monger, psychologically torturing me. Every time you indicate that I'm female or transgender, that triggers my PTSD more and more, torturing someone who's been isolated for 7 years. You are new Nazi fucks. Signing off. April 7th, 2024. Wade Allen Heineman. Half mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, in the mobile home.